Well, I've always had a pretty good lifestyle. I've been in the building industry for over 25 years now, something I really enjoy. Dedicated to the church we go to, stay active with my children. I have two beautiful daughters and a beautiful wife, and we were always on the go doing everything we could for the amount of time that we had each day. And then one day everything kind of came to a halt. I was diagnosed with osteomyelitis in my spine due to two crushed vertebrae that had become infected. They told me one of two things could possibly happen. I could pass away, or I could be paralyzed for the rest of my life. When he first told me what the diagnosis was, and I was completely overwhelmed. It was extremely disheartening. I didn't know how to react. I couldn't walk, I couldn't stand. I was losing weight, I lost appetite. I was in constant pain around the clock. No matter what they gave me, nothing could stop the pain. Hours seemed longer, days turned into weeks. It was a really dark period for my life during that time.
The Brandon Foundation was created to help charities in our community that provided services to people on the front lines every single day. In 2005, my dad was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. When we received that diagnosis, our main focus was to be able to be with him and spend as much time with him that we could until we knew that he could recover. That was our hope. After 6 short months, we lost him to cancer. And I realized at that time, when I looked back, how did I get through it? And I realized it was because of the generosity of people that surrounded us, that were there to help us with the practical things in life that were no longer important to us. Those were the things that gave me hope and were able to help me to be able to get through each and every single day.
You know, I didn't find out until after I got home that the Brandon Foundation and the Angel Program, the things that they had actually done for my family while I was away. Little things to most people, but they were huge to us. They took care of our electric bill. They paid my car payment for me while I was away. They even brought out food from Longhorn Steakhouse one evening that they donated for a time when my wife was just so overwhelmed she couldn't cook dinner that night.
When I saw Steve's requests come in, I was really surprised. I didn't know that he needed help. I thought everything was going well with he and his family. And to find out that they were in a desperate situation, I knew I had to do something. I have taken on many families, but this time it was different because I knew them personally. I knew from experience that the Brandon Foundation Angel Program is exactly what they needed. So when I went to meet with Alicia and explained what we do, it was a little awkward at first. Because I knew the family, which is different because normally when the requests come in, I don't know who they are. I know that they need help. And so we have plenty of team leaders, and I know from experience that there's nothing better than to see a family go from desperation to seeing them get back on their feet.
It's funny, one day I sent a text to a good friend of mine that I'd kind of lost some contact with over the last few years, just to wish her a happy birthday. She asked me how I was feeling. And I said, well, I'm feeling great. Why do you ask? And she says, well, you know, my husband could really use some help there at the office, you know, for Chadwell Homes. And I said, well, great, I could use a job. When can I start? You know, so now I'm back up, I'm on my feet. I'm trying to do everything I can to provide. And this door opens back up. Well, little did I know that that whole time I was in the hospital, it was Jody, my friend, that was our angel from the Angel Program. It was just amazing to me. I had no clue that this whole time I was away, that she was the one that actually stepped in to help us while I was in the hospital that whole time. Excuse me. I can't tell you how much of a blessing it was to have such a good friend like that. And to not even know that she was part of that program, and just to step up out of nowhere and help us.
We live in an amazing community, and when people come together with their time, talents, and treasures, together we can do amazing things.
I never, when you have other people that you don't even know helping you, it makes such a dramatic impact on your life. It's very humbling. The Angel program was really a godsend. They stepped in and helped us in areas we never would have expected help in.
You're their only hope, that this family is going to get back on their feet and be able to be, back to their lives they had prior to their situation.
If they hadn't stepped in, I really don't know what we would have done.